Hey, how's everyone doing today? Tonight we are going to be reacting to Asmongold's video, What the Absolute Fuck. I didn't mention this in my last video, but make sure you go subscribe to him. Go watch his videos. I like his content, which is why I keep reacting to it. I did not mention this in my last video, but that's why I keep reacting to his videos. Because, we think alike, and I just like the content that he puts. The videos that he reacts to always have me mind blown. So it's just fun to watch, honestly, and it's nice having someone that somewhat thinks like me. Somewhat. I don't agree with everything that he says, but we think alike for the most part.
What's this crazy bitch doing?
Shoot me! Go ahead! Shoot me! Pepper spray me! Hurt me!
Like, these are the people my family is defending. Like, this woman is clearly not okay. This woman is mentally ill, because who in the hell will beg to get shot at? Was big to get hurt. Like, this person obviously has issues. And these are the people that vote Democrat. Let that sink in. Majority of the Democrats think like this person. Because they act on emotion. They don't think logically. And that's the scary part. Because people kill off of emotion. But yeah, people like this need to be in a mental hospital, in a mental asylum.
Shame on you!
See, this woman should be out in the middle of a swamp selling mushrooms and making potions.
And it's not her fault, because the media lies and people are just stupid, dumb, gullible. And sadly, this person is one of them. She's a dumb, stupid, gullible person. And I feel for her, because like I said, I've been in her shoes. Not this intense. I wasn't out here protesting, destroying stuff. But I did believe America was racist. I believed that they didn't like my kind, which is probably true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm sure a lot of white people don't like my kind, but who cares? That's the mentality I have now. Who cares? It's not like I'm being like oppressed and attacked every single day. But but people like this, that's what they think. And I used to think that way, but I realized I've only encountered like 2-3 racist people in my whole life. I'm 30, and for me to encounter only 3 people my whole life, less than 10 for sure. It's not that alone proves that this country is not racist. Like, it was never about skin color. It's about being an American and supporting American law. Keeping American values. Keeping our country, everything that it was built on. And when we have immigrants coming in here from different views, values, religions, that country that we have, it goes away. And that's why Americans are mad. They're not mad about the illegal immigrants coming here, because obviously they don't have an issue with immigrants, period. It's just they're here illegally. We don't want them. And then when they're committing fraud, like in Minnesota, we don't want them either. Simple. They're deporting all the criminals. That's what we don't want. But these people don't understand. And yeah, maybe not all of them that are getting deported are criminals. We get that. We understand. But just like the lady that got shot, they shouldn't have been here. They knew the consequences. They know the laws. They're not stupid.
But through some
It's sad,
aberration
but
of
it's true.
technology, she has been born in the year 2000, or she exists in the year 2026. And this was never really meant to be. This is like a woolly mammoth spawning inside of Africa. You're not meant for this life. She's from Witcher 3? Yeah. This is insane. This is the so I've got to say,
Bro, like, I can't be the only one that thinks this. I'm pretty sure these people protesting with her probably think the same thing. Like, damn, this lady's crazy. Yeah. A lot of you guys think like that, act like this. That's why I moved away from the blue and started going towards the center. And I agree. I lean more red now, but not 100% because I still have some liberal views, like legalizing weed. And I'm glad Trump took it off Schedule 1. I hope it goes through because then people won't have to go to jail for smoking weed. It shouldn't be bad. Okay? Maybe a ticket or a misdemeanor, that's it. I don't even think it should be a misdemeanor. I think it should be a ticket, honestly. Let's be honest. It's weed. Alcohol is worse. We all know this.
that
Tobacco
I don't
is
support
worse.
this, by the way. But I'm starting to see why a lot of people back in the day thought that certain people were witches. But I'm just saying that, like, damn, you know? Like,
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's right. Imagine seeing this back in... Imagine seeing this back in, like, the 1800s. You're like, what's wrong with this person? We didn't know mental illnesses was a thing. We didn't know that those things were. We didn't know mental illnesses existed back then. So, yeah, obviously you're gonna think you're possessed by something, a demon or a witch.
yeah. It's another golem. That's crazy, isn't it? She'd be crocheting or something. Yeah. She's out of her element. This lady needs a wheelchair. It's just embarrassing. Have you at least condemned the officer who shot the civilian?
Like, these are the people protesting for illegal immigration. Man, the more I watch it, the more I get mad.
No, I agree with it. Yep, I agree with it. I think he did the right thing. I did. You gonna cry about that? You gonna get upset? Too bad.
Yeah. Like I said, anyone in his shoes would have shot. It was her fault. She shouldn't have been there. Like, yeah, she had a kid. But like I said in my other video, Charlie Kirk had kids too. And he didn't break anything. He didn't break no law. And where was the sympathy for him? Where was the vigils for him? They were all laughing at him. That's disgusting. An innocent man. And they were laughing at him, celebrating it. And then these people expect us to feel sorry for a woman that should have taken accountability. It's not the same. Those are like I said, night and day. It's like comparing a horror movie. It's like comparing Terrifier to The Notebook. They're not even in the same realm.
They're going crazy, aren't they? They're getting mad as fuck. We're gonna fucking find you. We're gonna fucking kill you. They gotta go and get these people.
Yeah.
They really do.
And it's crazy how many people online are posting the ICE agent's face, telling them to call. If you see him, call this number, blah blah blah. We gotta kill him. We gotta stop him. And the sad thing is, this dude is probably a father, a son, and these people don't care. They just don't care.
This is the government tweets this shit out, and I say a direct death threat on federal officers, and you pussy boys are tweeting about it. Go arrest them. What the fuck are y'all doing? The longer that you let these animals run wild, the more violent and radical they will become. And I think this is so true. It's so obviously fucking true, by the way. The longer that you let this go on, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah.
What penalty do you think should be for these people? I don't know, like maybe 2 years in jail, something like that. I'm like, threatening the life of a federal officer is something that a civilized society should not tolerate.
No.
And I think that there should
If you're threatening federal officers, you should go to jail. You shouldn't threaten anyone. Anyone. If you're threatening them online, if you're threatening, you should be in jail, honestly.
conversation around what kind of people do you want to live around? What kind of culture, what type of behavior do you want to?
And someone said this country's turning into a third world country. Yeah, because of you guys. Literally, no one else is doing this fucking crazy shit. You guys were destroying California. You guys were destroying Minnesota back in 2020. You guys were destroying this, now burning Teslas all over the country. What did Republicans do? January 6th. And a lot of Republicans don't agree with the pardon that Trump gave those people that were attacking federal officers too. They should still be in jail. But that's the thing. That's the difference between Republicans and Democrats. Republicans can call out the wrong. For some reason, Democrats cannot.
Permit. And whenever I see the way that these people act, it looks like a unhinged, psychotic, aggressive person trying to be as detrimental and dangerous as possible, and they're threatening other law enforcement officers. That's really it. She quit her job to protest ICE.
I quit my job for this, and I've been having flare-ups and stuff, so it's like I can barely, and I have panic attack.
You said when you heard the sirens, you immediately ran.
I quit my job for this, and I've been having flare-ups and stuff, so it's like I can barely, and I have panic attack.
So if she quit her job, she's obviously living with someone. She probably has money, because there's no way anyone in their right mind is quitting their job with this economy. Let's be honest.
You said when you heard the sirens, you immediately
I hear one right now.
ran out. Where were you?
I was about 15 minutes away.
And what were you doing?
I was disassociating.
Yeah, like I said, crazy people.
This is a caterpillar Karen. She hasn't fully evolved into her
But she's gonna
mature
become
form.
one. Yep.
But this is what they began as. This is science, guys. No, it's science. This is how it
Justice
goes.
Warriors.
Everybody gets mad,
Karen.
but it's true.
Swamp.
So have a graph showing. No, and again, now they can get out of this cycle by, again, losing weight, getting married, getting a job,
Yeah.
etc. Now, it doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, even if she was skinny, she still has that mentality. So getting married, everything else that he says.
Doesn't always solve the problem, but
Having
sometimes
kids.
it does. She's out there getting experience,
But,
trying to evolve.
but yeah, he's right. Even when they get married and have kids, some Karens never come back from that.
Well, I think that she's doing a great job. She found a really good farming spot.
I mean, you saw the one that
Oh, my
just
bad.
got shot.
I might as well put my time to something useful. If you
Was
see
a
in the
lesbian.
video,
Can you show an
everything-
example of a swamp hag? Yeah, just look at any Democrat politician. Like, look at Nancy Pelosi.
I was thinking of Elizabeth
not
Warren.
self-defense by that terrorist. It was
Fucking
not.
Pocahontas.
How did your boss respond when you quit?
It was like a part-time. I'm getting back after a lot happened recently in my life. So sometimes disability takes my life over, and I'm still kind of in shock.
Disability.
Like,
School's been canceled. Have people been taking off work for this? Have you had to take off work for this?
I quit my job for this, and I've been having
Jesus Christ, where do these people come from? Oh my
Crazy.
God. They've got to ban this guy. They've got to ban this retard. What are we doing? What are we doing going out there and saying that this guy, everyone in this post is calling for my arrest and banning for posting Jonathan Ross there, claiming that I doxed him. Reminder, This is the guy who I've constantly said is a murderer. Reminder, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Never take the law. They gotta ban this guy. I'm gonna do... Here's the reason why it's so bad to do this. How many people are named Jonathan David Ross? I guarantee you the answer is more than one. Guaranteed it's more than one. You are going to accidentally create a false positive. You're not sure that this is the name.
Yeah.
You're just simply...
And then people, when they find a Jonathan David Ross, they're gonna go and kill him, and it's gonna turn out not to be him.
Going out, and Elon follows me. He'll see it, and I don't want to make it a big thing and put him on the spot, right? He's a busy fucking guy. I hear he's running like 3 companies or something like that. So yeah, and not even an uncommon name. No, it's not. And so the problem is that you let people do this stuff, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. And you have people that they make false positives. They harass people that aren't really the person that they think it is. And also, it puts people's lives in danger, and it encourages a tremendous amount of bad behavior. Like, I understand if you're posting something that a person said on social media or something like that, but you're not doing that. You're taking a private individual that is a law enforcement officer, and you're trying to spread their name around in order to goad somebody into violently attacking them.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing.
That's the only reason why they do this. They want someone to go and kill them. It's obvious. Why else will you be doxing people that you don't like? And that's where I worry. Uploading this type of content.
You're actually allowed to drive away from masked men pointing guns at you? I love how girls like this say this. If you do that and you get shot, you're going to be the next one they're making memes about. You are. It's crazy where these people come from. Yeah, actually, the masked... What I find to be so funny about this is that...
Yeah, you can drive away from a masked man if they're not federal agents, federal officers.
It's just so obviously dishonest because... Oh, they're masked men? They're not police? Oh, okay, then why were you following them all day? Why do they have police on their name? Why is their car have red and blue flashing lights? Like, it's just, it's so insanely dishonest that I don't even know what to say about this. It's crazy. And then even Sean Strickland, about time these entitled protesters are being shot. Should it happen sooner? Every single country has immigration law. Every country enforces immigration law. You want to go out there and stop lawful enforcement, you should get shot. Exactly, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I tell everyone. Like, bro, I tell my family this all the time. Oh, I'm sorry I'm ranting about my family, but it's just, this hits home. Literally, it hits home. But they're talking about leaving America. I'm like, where are you gonna go? Where? You gotta become a citizen first of all. Second of all, you need to learn their language. You gotta assimilate to their culture, wherever it may be. It's like, and then at the end of the day, America's still gonna be the best country because we actually have freedom to do whatever we want. As long as we're abiding the law. It's as simple as that. And that's what these people don't fucking understand. To them, it's fascism.
You can't do that and run people over, man. You can't do that shit. So no, and
to them it's called bootlicking. Like, bro, we're not a third world country, but that's what these people want. And it's disgusting, honestly.
It's even more. Here we go.
When did it become illegal to follow ICE agents around?
It's illegal.
Yeah, like, what the hell is she talking about?
When did it become illegal?
It's obstructing.
To follow ICE agents around.
It's illegal to engage in obstruction of federal law enforcement. Is it not? Is it a felony?
But
obviously.
Yeah, it's a felony.
She was filming, right? She's filming them because ICE agents have been known to kill people. because people are disappearing in custody.
Disappearing. There it is.
Oh my God! Look at her face.
This is a
There it
swamp
is.
hag.
This right here, gentlemen, I feel like this just says it all. It does. It really says it all, doesn't it?
Like, that's all of us right here. Asmongold, look at his face. Asmongold, him, me. It's crazy. And then this bitch just looks crazy. Like, you could just tell she's lying. Blatantly lying.
There you go. Wow.
Because we're missing 1,200 people in Alligator Alcatraz.
This is the political
because
vigilantism.
This is not political vigilantism.
You're
These
encouraging
are the
people to
facts.
interfere
I am
with
not
federal law
encouraging people.
enforcement.
I'm
Yes.
saying that
And
we need
people
to get it
are
on
getting-
tape.
That's why people are getting killed. Because these people keep saying, you guys gotta fight. You guys gotta stand up.
Killed
Because the
because of it.
DHS is lying.
Yes.
Because ICE is lying.
Absolutely.
And because people are getting
Because they're
correct-
stupid and they believe it. That's the thing. These people are stupid enough to believe it. That they're doing something right. But in reality, they're just putting their fucking lives in danger. Please, God, save us. Save us all. Man. And my family thinks I'm the crazy one. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? God, that's why I put you above everything else, man. I love you, Father.
I think that
And
there
they're
is
disappearing.
obviously
Amnesty International just did an
there's-
entire thing on ICE.
But hold on.
Amnesty International did? Oh, okay. Let's just listen to them.
There's a
That's not me
there's a
being a
big
Democrat.
difference between
Yeah, let's get rid of immigration because of this thing. Yeah, for sure. It's so delusional and stupid. It's insane.
Yeah, let's get rid of immigration so that America can become France or England.
And where's a few more of these here that are worth looking at? I think there was another one that was part of this. Give me a second. I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, it's just, it's insane. Oh, yeah, here it is.
I agree with you, Jonathan. I think there's some details we don't know yet, and we'll learn more about it. What strikes me is, first of all, it's extremely sad and unfortunate that someone died. I mean,
That's what I said.
political fighting and disagreements aside, it's terrible. You don't want people to die in law enforcement situations or otherwise. But it strikes me that we are undergoing an epidemic of political vigilantism right now.
This is undeniably true. Is it so many people think that they're going to take the law into their own hands and they're going to try to, like, defy the federal government?
Like, you cannot win against the federal government. And that's what these people don't understand. Like the dude that tried taking the gun away from the officer. Who in their right mind would do that? Unless you have a death wish.
Or something like that. It's just, it's such a dangerous precedent to
And
set.
let's say you do have a gun. These people train at shooting ranges all their lives. I know. I know a cop, an acquaintance. He's a friend of a friend, and he told me that they go to the shooting range. I think you gotta put in a certain amount of hours at the shooting range. I think it's like more than 200 or something to even become a police officer. Yeah, and you're telling me you're gonna go have a gunfight with a person that trains? Like, these
And
people
I'm
are dumb.
shocked that so many people are enabled.
On top of that, they have automatic rifles. They don't have semi-automatics.
It.
Like, people don't realize that the government has automatic weapons. You're not gonna win against an automatic weapon.
Why are people
They're emboldened by the media? They are.
showing up in vehicles,
Yeah.
in convoys, not just in Minneapolis, but all over
Everywhere.
the country,
Yep.
in an effort to obstruct lawful federal law enforcement activities?
Exactly.
This is not an isolated incident. We have had hundreds of car rammings against ICE agents.
Think about that. Hundreds of car rammings against ICE agents.
Yeah. Where's all the outcry about their lives? Where are all the vigils about their lives? And I just remembered someone talking about the ICE agents that died in Texas, I believe, no one was sad about them. They didn't even talk about them. No vigils, no nothing. People were actually happy, I'm pretty sure.
Why is it that those people aren't in jail? Every single one of those people should be in jail for the indefinite future.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking someone's life away. You should be in prison for life.
That's the reason why you keep getting them, is because the people that are doing them don't get in trouble.
All over the country. According to DHS, this lady in this car today, along with other vehicles, had been tracking ICE agents around.
Yep.
Why are people believing that they can drive their car into a federal law enforcement situation and that is an appropriate thing to do?
Exactly. And you take a step back and you realize how fucking ridiculous this is.
But people think it's normal. I don't know when. When did this become normal? To attack the government workers, of government officials, government anything. It's like wild. It's crazy. The only time I can see it happening is if they were actually out here killing innocent Americans for no reason, executing them on the spot. They see you running, pa, 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 pa. Then you fight back. Cause yeah, then we gotta worry. But they're just doing a job. They're just deporting illegal immigrants. And just like you hate your job at McDonald's, they hate their job deporting illegal immigrants because they gotta face crazies every single day, fighting for their lives. It's crazy. But people don't see this.
And the reason why people are trying to justify it is because they want it to happen.
Like, shit, I hate my
That's
job
the
at the
reason
hospital,
why.
but
It's
I do
because they
it.
agree with it.
Understand they don't like the fact that these agents are enforcing existing immigration law. But that's not how we change laws in this country. If you don't like a law,
You gotta
talk
vote.
to the politicians. You
Yeah.
don't drive your car.
Yeah, you vote. That's why we voted for this president, because we knew what this president was bringing to the table. Me, I didn't do my research before. I will just watch posts on Facebook, 20-minute clips from president candidates, Trump, Biden, and I never actually did my own research, so I would believe everything that was in the media. And ever since I started doing my own research, I realized, wow, the media lies a lot. They lie way too much, and I'm so glad that I am smart enough to vote for a person that is gonna do stuff for us. I didn't even know what I was voting for my whole life, because I will never do my own research. I just believe what I saw in mainstream media. And sadly, that's what a lot of people do, because they've already dug themselves in too deep, and they can't escape that hole. And like I said, I'm glad I did.
The middle of a building or a law enforcement situation that's being occupied by the people who are simply there to enforce the law. If I don't like how much the IRS is charging me in taxes, I don't drive my car into the Treasury Department and try to run somebody over.
I'm not gonna go shoot up the IRS. I'm not gonna go and shoot up banks. Like, so stupid.
All my congressmen.
There was one guy that actually tried to do that. Whenever he drove his car or his airplane into the IRS building. Let me see if I can find this. So this happened, like, it's actually crazy that this happened. So whenever my dad, this was in Austin, my dad was working at the IRS in Austin when this guy flew an airplane into the IRS building. And I remember I called him and I was like, so are you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, well, what's going on? He's like, oh, they're stressed out. I'm like, all right, see ya. That's about it. Yeah, he's killed himself. I think he killed like one other person. I don't even know.
Vigilantism is being encouraged by Democratic officials like the Lieutenant Governor
I did not know about that.
Peggy Flanagan, who earlier this year told people to, quote, put your bodies on the line. And Tim Walz calling these guys Gestapo all year. What do you think happens when you radicalize a base of people
it
about
does
this?
strike me, Scott.
Yeah, and then you have these people talking about shoot me, hurt me, hurt me. Those are the people that are gonna go and kill ICE officers. Those are the people that are gonna go kill people like Charlie Kirk. Those psychopaths. That's what we're worried about.
Right. That there has been an ongoing attempt to radicalize people as
because they believe everything that they see.
Much as possible, and then to try to capitalize on the radicalization and use the chaos that the radicalization creates as a reason why the people need to leave. And you can see them. This one's fine, right? Because nobody's standing in the road.
Yeah, like, see? They're not doing anything. They're standing there in case no one tries to obstruct or attack, but I mean, they're all chill. Doesn't look like they're attacking anyone. They're just standing there. If everyone just did this, no one will care. No one will die.
See, I don't think anybody, like, I think they're stupid and I disagree with them, but I don't have a problem with this because they're just standing on the side and they're not really causing any problems, really. But, like, the problem is whenever they're going out, it's a road. Is it a road? I don't even know. It's hard to even see. If it's in a road, yeah, it shouldn't be on the road. And keep in mind, none of this happens in Florida because Florida doesn't put up with it. Minnesota, this happens in Minnesota because they let it happen.
Yeah, didn't the governor of Minnesota say that, or the police chief say that if you stand in front of a police officer car, you're going to get ran over? And no one did it.
That's the reason why. Somalis
get a real job, but they're out here standing in the middle of the day when they should probably be at work. I mean, I was at work today.
That's great.
Somalis make
it's held by a white woman in a pink hat.
LS great.
Ah, brother, like it really doesn't get any better than that. Isn't it Thursday morning?
That's what I'm saying.
If you have a real job, shouldn't you be working? Yeah, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday. That's why I was checking. Yeah, get a real job. What is the fucking irony of this? Oh my God. So yeah, I don't even know what this is. Get a real job. They're all fat. Yeah, of course they are. And then, oh, there's even more of them too. Look at this.
Of ICE, of the ICE office. Is ICE entitled to less protection than the average citizen? Are they second-class citizens now? Have we decided that we're going to put them out there as targets?
Let's see where this goes here a second. And some of the audio, just for the folks at home, we don't want it to be too abrasive, and that's why we're kind of riding this a little bit. The summer of love was hot for many reasons, including the temperature.
It's summer of love.
Right now, 29 degrees, feels like
is that what they call it now?
It's not going to get much warmer than that throughout the day. You want...
What is he?
It's the usual suspects.
I wonder if, in a different climate, whether or not there's 2,000 people in the street, or 5,000 people.
Weather, we've talked about this on the air before. The weather in these circumstances helps. Believe it or not, it matters, I should say. When it's hot, it's just human nature. When it's hot, people are irritated. They'll come out. It starts raining. All of a sudden, everybody goes home.
Florida has a much higher illegal population. Why is ICE in Minnesota instead? They'd be able to get much more done. It's almost as if the admin wants chaos. It's almost as if Florida is cooperating with the ICE anyway, and so they don't need to send ICE down there as much because they have the cooperation of the state government, number one. Number two, Florida is a much higher population state than Minnesota is, so because it's higher population, there are going to be more illegal aliens, even if the percentage is the same. Like,
very often, the commitment of the protesters is a mile wide.
I think we have some sort of action here on the ground. Maybe somebody being arrested, possibly.
Jesus. Yeah, duh.
Like this, Paul.
Yeah, so there we go. ICE is in a lot of states right now. Yeah, and also another reason why you don't hear about ICE being in Florida is because they're not going out there doing it. Oh, and then we have also, by the way, I found this to be funny. So there's a lot of people that are upset about me. is that dark woke when someone makes fun of Jaro Funka being murdered by communists or Troy. This guy tried to get me.
Dark woke when someone makes fun of Junko Furuta being murdered.
Expelled from school and posted my home address because I made fun of Charlie Kirk, by the way. And now you have the exact same person who is calling me subhuman because I said you shouldn't stand in front of a car, or sorry, you shouldn't drive a car through a person. This is the same person. So I just want y'all to see this. And this is a little tip in
That's crazy. So they cry about being doxxed.
Order to understand.
They cry about being expelled over Charlie Kirk. But he's literally calling him a subhuman because he's saying that she was in the wrong for being there. That's
where these people are really coming from is that
she cares so much about her that okay, like I said, these people don't care. Because she could make fun of Charlie Kirk, an innocent man, or he could make fun of Charlie Kirk, an innocent man that got assassinated, but get sad about a person trying to run over an agent, an officer.
That any of these people that are on social media crying about this, search their Twitter name and then search Kirk after that and see what they say about Charlie Kirk. Because in a lot of these cases, the people that are doing this were making jokes about, making light of, and justifying Charlie Kirk being killed. But now whenever this woman gets shot, now it's totally different. Don't you find that to be odd? It's almost as if there's no principle behind this at all, and they're just advocating for her because she's on their side.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
When things looked really bleak, it was Minnesota's first that held that line for the nation on that July 3rd, 1863. And I think now we may be in that moment that the nation's looking to us to hold the line on democracy, our history.
I love this. You're holding the line on democracy by allowing people to extrajudicially stop federal law enforcement from enforcing the law that was voted on by the public.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we, the people who voted for this, the ICE agents have nothing to do with it. They're just following what the people voted for. And these people are so stupid to not comprehend that. That's another thing I want to bring up. It reminds me. My mom got upset at me for voting Trump. And she got mad and questioned why I didn't vote for Kamala. I'm like, Mom, even if I would have voted for her, Trump was still gonna win. My vote is just one vote. But she thinks that she would have won because I would have voted for her if I would have voted for her. Like I'm sorry, Mom. I love you so much, but sometimes you be saying the craziest shit.
It's just so, like, just insanely dishonest. How do you even get there? Really? You're gonna jail him? We've got to put this guy in jail. We do. We've got to put this guy in jail. It has to happen.
Him, AOC, Ilhan Omar, all of them. Elizabeth Warren.
And so, yeah. Oh, here's another one.
Nancy Pelosi.
Our neighbors are being disappeared. P.S. Without due process. It is just called Our Neighbors Are Being Disappeared. P.S. Without due process. It is.
I have my neighbors here. Got a bunch of white neighbors, to be honest. Some Hispanic, some black. I've not seen one ICE car over here. Not one ICE agent over here in my neighborhood. Coincidence.
Just called kidnapping.
I thought we were getting kidnapped.
And use your voice. Put your body on the line. Our neighbors are.
Put your body on the line. Use
That's
your
crazy.
voice.
These people are actually calling out to kill themselves. She's calling for people to go out there and kill themselves for illegal immigrants. That is wild. And these dumbasses are going there and doing it like sheep. The Americans are literally dying for illegal immigrants. Ain't that a bitch? I must be in the Twilight Zone.
Man, the Insurrection Act cannot come soon enough. That's what I think. It cannot come soon enough. It's so simple. What was a mom doing? What was a mom from Colorado doing at a Minnesota ICE protest? I mean, let's get real. I won't have my intelligence insulted by people playing stupid. It's so obvious, isn't it?
I want Minnesotans to hear this from me. The desire to get out and protest and to speak up to this administration of how wrong this is.
Yeah.
Well, I still can't believe this dude could have been our vice president. And Kamala would have been our president. Like, these people are so stupid that they would have allowed these people to be our president and vice president. Kamala did not say shit in any of her campaigns. It was cringe. This guy is cringe. Democrats cringe. And people still vote for these.
That is a patriotic duty at this point in time.
Go ahead and protest. Just don't stand in front of the street.
Clear that she tried to use her vehicle as a weapon, mow over an ICE agent, and now she is dead. And her death is tragic, but at the end of the day, it was completely avoidable if she would have simply followed the...
You see, it's not just white people saying it. I'm saying it. He's saying it.
...commands of the ICE agent.
True.
But what really is more disturbing...
Follow the fucking law.
...to me is Governor Walz's comments about using...
We've got to put this guy up on treason. We've got to put him up on sedition. Like, this guy has to go to jail. Like, I'm telling you, if we do that, it is going to, like, Trump's approval rating is going to go skyrocket. I promise you. Like, the moment that you start putting these roaches in jail, oh my.
Yeah, and then J.D. Vance is going to win. It's as simple as that. They put these people that were involved in the fraud, these people that are inciting violence against government agents. Republicans will win year and year again, and these people are gonna die out slowly. That's what we gotta do. That's what we have to do if we want to keep this country.
God, because then people, like, as soon as they realize, okay, we can do this, holy shit, then it's gonna start way more.
The National Guard to keep the federal government ICE agents out of his state. He has now gone full Jefferson Davis, and that's what I'll call civil war. This is a problem.
It'll never stop if they don't.
Always does this. They always clamor for more violence. They always clamor for more rioting. Many they've already burned to the ground. The violence must stop. We must respect law enforcement, respect this president that said, I am going to clamp down on illegal immigration, and Minneapolis has become a cesspool for illegal immigration, and we're not standing for it any longer.
It's a shithole, and he can't let that happen. Absolutely. And so they are.
That's why he sent them to all these big cities: New York, Chicago, L.A., Minneapolis, and probably more.
Talking a little bit about actually arresting him, which is what's crazy. I'm happy to see this. Finally, it's happening. And I don't know really whether it's going to go anywhere or anything else, but it does seem like things are going in that direction. And if Tim Walz does get arrested, that is going to be fucking insane. I will be so happy when that happens. Tim Walz has officially authorized the National Guard to assist local law enforcement as the situation in Minneapolis grows increasingly tense, except Minneapolis Police Department aren't doing anything, so there's nothing for them to do. Federalize them? Yeah, he should, like, Trump should absolutely federalize this. During the 2020 riots, Walz refused to deploy the Minnesota National Guard.
Mayor knew what he was asking for. He wanted the National Guard, and what does that mean? Mayor knew what he was asking for. He wanted the National Guard, and what does that mean? I think to the mayor, Yes, I think it's a perception. I'm certainly not questioning that. I think the mayor said I request a National Guard. Whew, this is great. We're going to have massively trained troops. No, you're going to have 19-year-olds who are cooks. The mayor knew what he was asking for. He wanted the National Guard.
Better than nothing. I don't know why he'd just downgrade the National Guard like that. I mean, aren't they supposed to be trained?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're all trained.
Guys, as always, how can you tell that it's a protest in America?
No American flags.
What have I said?
And these Mexicans, I fucking hate these Mexican people. I don't hate them, let's be honest. But they piss me off. Because they make me look bad as an American citizen. They make me look bad. These are the people that should go back to Mexico. Even if they're Mexican citizens, even if they're U.S. citizens, they should get denaturalized and sent back to Mexico. They love it so much over there. They visit every freaking summer. Well, go over there then. Stay over there. We don't want you. We don't want you here. You're just pushing violence and hate towards the people of my country. Other American citizens. Other patriots.
And over and over.
Because they want to feel like they're oppressed in this country.
It's the flags.
Not no more. I woke up from that shit.
Yep. It's a National Guardsman too? Yeah, it's weird that he would say that. Get his ass. Oh.
We gotta protect them. Back up! Back up!
See, all they need to do is just like sit there. Anybody that walks on the road, just shoot them with the paintball gun, right? I mean, like, I'm not talking about live ammo. Just shoot them with the paintball gun. You get the fuck off the road. Minnesota's a PvP zone? Yeah, I know. Literally any flag but the American flag. No, they bring the American flag too to burn it.
We have our own medical.
He has a point. It's always seals to burn it.
I'm here.
Who said I'm medical? Fake
You
medic.
can tell just by her voice that she's fat. You can tell, like, there's something about it. I can hear the cellulite in her voice. Guaranteed.
I didn't
fatty.
hear her voice.
Absolutely a fatty. How's this real life? Yeah, it's so obvious. On a mobility scooter? Yeah. You can hear the cheeseburgers. Yeah, I guess so.
Back up!
Oh, jeez.
There it is, Nazis.
Yep.
And little do they know, there's probably Mexican ICE agents in that group right now. But you know, there are probably black agents in there too. But you know, to them they're all Nazis. They don't care. They don't care.
Oh my God, they're just they're bots, man. They're absolute bots. Somebody's saying, what are you saying here? Let me read this. What is this? Part 1, I came in long ago, I think I found someone's moderate in the middle. Well, what do you start developing a hateful person, right-wing extremism? Now, I don't know if you changed throughout the years, if it's your true self, getting more comfortable with it.
This is the other thing I hate about these people. I keep using the word hate, but it's just that it pisses me off so much that it makes me want to use the word hate. But just because you think it's wrong to break the law doesn't make you a right extremist. Since when does obeying the law make you a right winger? I was obeying the law when I was a liberal. I knew not to break the law. I knew to comply with the cops. When I got pulled over those times, like I said in my other video, all those times I got pulled over, I was a liberal. I didn't fucking go against the cops orders. I didn't try to attack him, run him over. I didn't call racism because he pulled me over. Man, these people are retarded. These people are so retarded. And plus, I'm not even a right winger. I considered myself a moderate. And yes, maybe I align more with the Republican policies now. But like I said, I still have some liberal policies that I agree with. Like illegal immigration. People that have been here, didn't live off the government, paid taxes, didn't commit crimes. I think the president should give them citizenship. He should allow those people to become American citizens because they deserve it. And then cut it off permanently. After that, don't let anyone else come in. Well, illegally. They could still come in legally, but only if they assimilate to our values.
My actual opinions are even more extreme than what I show on my stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say this isn't even extreme. Any regular, normal human being will agree that she was in the wrong.
What I actually think
just
like,
common sense.
is even worse. But I don't say that. I don't express that. But yeah, that's number one. I've always felt that way. But number two, what about what I'm saying is extreme? I don't think it's extreme. Like, what about me is extreme? And I really mean this. I don't think that I'm extreme at all. I think what's happened is that people have gotten so extreme on these weird left-wing people that they view anybody who's not their version of extreme
crazy
as extreme. Like, I don't think that I am at all. You used to be okay with immigration, but against illegal immigration? Now you're against it all? I'm not against all.
When did he say he was against this dumbass mother? Oh man, this is how you know he doesn't watch his videos.
Immigration, but I think immigration has to have a net positive effect to the Americans that are in the country. I don't think.
Shit, I even said in one of my TikToks that all immigration is ruining the country, legal and illegal, just because of they don't assimilate. That's literally the only reason why. As long as they assimilate, I don't care if they come to this country. They had to be Christian views, American values, American culture. Obeying our laws, not changing it up so they can fit your societal norms, your religion. We don't need any of that. That's like me going into Korea and changing their laws to benefit Mexican people. It's stupid. That's what these immigrants are doing. They should be making laws that benefit the American people, including legal immigrants, not just their race, not just in a specific group, but the American people. That's what these people don't fucking understand.
That we should be having immigration that comes at the expense of American citizens. So, like, for example, I don't think that we should bring in H-1B visa workers in order to undercut American wages. But, like, for example, if somebody wants to immigrate from, I don't know, anywhere, as long as they're not a moron and they want to come over and be an American, I think it's fine. But it's a matter of degree. Like, should we bring in every immigrant ever? Of course not. But we should decide based off of that. So is that the only one? Yeah. 2 people shot by ICE in Portland? Yeah, I mean, you know that I'm not against immigration. I mean, like, how am I against... just think about it like this, right? The majority of my friends are immigrants.
Yeah, me too. I have Palestinian friends, Pakistani friends, African friends. I have friends from Canada, Asian friends. I got all kinds of friends, honestly. Black friends. I don't discriminate. As long as you think like me, we're cool. As long as you're not a crazy liberal, we're cool. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care what race you are.
Not against immigration. I just don't want them to come over illegally.
Yeah, it's as simple
It's
as
pretty
that.
simple.
Yeah.
It's situational. Yeah, duh. Like, obviously. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's fine.
That's what makes America great. That we have all these cultures to a certain extent. Like I said, like the Somalians and stuff, they're the reason why certain people shouldn't be here, but that's besides the point.
UJ, so I don't know about that.
Same with the Latin American ones with all the cartels and stuff.
And let me see if I pull me up. Let me see if there's anything more about it. But then after that, I will look. Apparently, there's the ICE. What do you call it? There's like ICE that have shot 2 more people. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. What separates you in political extremes actually is constructive criticism and critical thinking. I try to, right? I genuinely do try to understand what people's perspectives are, right? So yeah, do it legally, we won't have a problem. Exactly. By that logic, I guess I'm not a racist because my friends are black. Yeah, I think generally that's true, actually. If you have a bunch of black friends, you're probably not a racist.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
If you're, why would you be racist? How can you be racist and have friends of a different race? It makes no sense. It really doesn't.
What kind of a racist is going to have a bunch of friends of the race they hate? Like, absolutely, yeah, for sure. Like, everybody, like, people make this out like it's like some kind of like dumb joke or like,
yeah, like, oh, it's like saying, oh, you can't say the N-word because you don't, or when people say, oh, you can't say the N-word just because you have black friends. Bro, what are you talking about? That's why I say it, because I do have black friends. I say it around them all the time and they don't care. What kind of bullshit is that?
like dumb excuse, but actually makes a lot of sense. Why would somebody actively be friends with a person of a race that they hate? It doesn't make any sense. It's totally illogical.
Like I said in my last video, I've been out with black girls, Asian girls, Puerto Rican girls, white girls. I think I'm missing another one. But yeah, I've been out with all races, damn near.
And I think that really, but here's what's funny is that long list. I can't type in chat. It's a long list, but it's a long list. Okay, that makes sense. Of course, it's so long that we can't think of anything about it. Yeah, I guess that must be it, and that makes a lot of sense. And so they can feel superior to people around them. I don't think that people really do that. You just generalize a lot. I think that it's okay to talk in generalities because generalities are usually how people exist. So yeah, when you have opinions about stuff you lack tact, for example, you say you're not celebrating women dying, but then you laugh about her death. I'm just answering your question. I do lack tact. I don't really have any real sympathy for people that are victims of their own bad decision making. I'm not. I don't have any sympathy for them. Like somebody is a drug addict and they die from a drug overdose. I don't really give a shit. Somebody is a gambling addict and they kill themselves because they ran out of money. I don't give a shit.
I just don't care. Because I don't really know these people. Now, if Charlie Kirk was different, because not only because I knew who he was, but you're seeing an innocent man lose his life live. It's just sad. That's super sad. That's why that one was different. That one hit different, and I just realized this world is crazy. That made me realize that we gotta watch ourselves, because you never know who's out there hating you, planning something.
Somebody goes and they try to attack a cop and then the cop shoots them. I don't give a shit. That's it. You chose this path in life and it's led you to the end of the road.
Yeah, but if you're accountable for, if you decided to do something that's gonna kill you, that's no one's fault but your own, but yourself. That's really it. Unless you're depressed, then that's also different, because that person probably should have got help and couldn't get help, or they were afraid to ask for help. And that's another sad thing. I feel for those people that take their life away. That's sad to me. When it's suicide from depression, super sad to me. But those are like the only exceptions.
That's the reality. I don't have any sympathy. I don't.
If they're murdered or if they commit suicide, only exceptions when I feel sympathy for these people. But if it was because you chose to do it because of a stupid decision, that's your fault.
And the reason why
honestly
is because I think people use that sympathy to take advantage of you. And I think also it's because I think it's what they did the thing, and what happened to them is an effect of the thing that they did.
Win stupid
now,
prizes.
I can empathize with them, and I can say, that's sad that happened to you,
Yeah.
and I can see why you're upset about it. But at the same time...
Like, it's sad that she lost her life. That's what I'm saying. It's sad. No one should lose their life. May she rest in peace. But she shouldn't have been there. Simple as that.
You put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
You're an adult. You have your own autonomy. You can choose your own destiny.
It's like the criminals that get arrested or shot. They put themselves in that situation. Why should we feel bad? No one cries about them, right? No one cares about them. People always are happy, and they'll say, "Oh, good job."
And when you choose to just do that,
Like, it's so stupid.
and then something bad
'Cause
happens
it's the same
to you,
thing. She broke
that's
the law.
life. I've watched people become victims of their own bad decision making my entire life. I've watched my mom develop COPD from smoking cigarettes, and she couldn't stop, and she went to the hospital, and she eventually died from complications of that. I've seen myself lose my teeth from my own bad habits of drinking too much soda. I've seen friends of mine have drug addictions, and it ruined their lives as well.
Yeah, same. I've done so many things that I have no one to blame but myself. Like, I wish I would have done things differently, but what can I do? All I can do is suck it up and deal with it and just try to be better.
I've seen it happen, but sometimes it's
I'm
not about
accountable for
deserving
my
it or
own
not,
actions.
but there's a cause and effect of certain actions, and if you don't acknowledge that, and I don't have sympathy for people that engage in that. I really don't. And the reason why is because they know what they're doing. They know that they're doing something wrong, and they choose to do it. Do you
That's
think
why
that
I don't do
protesters
any of
believe
that.
they're doing the right thing regardless of outcome it has on them? No, I think that if there was a negative outcome, they wouldn't do it. So yeah, no, and I think that that's really the reason why. Mm-hmm. Zach making excuses? Yeah, I don't make excuses for people. Not even for myself. Yeah, I never even make excuses for myself. Like, if I do something wrong, I take accountability for it. I do.
Why'd you shoot them? They were innocent! They were fucking innocent!
Of what?
They were innocent. Okay.
How do you know that?
Oh my goodness.
This is typical. Most raids and parties have their tanks positioned at the beginning, at the front.
That made me laugh because I'd be calling them tanks too. Oh, that's funny. I call them Russian tanks though.
Right, you heard him? You heard him? He said he got me next. He's targeting.
It's very common.
He said he got me next. You heard him?
It's common
I know you
formation.
heard him. Hey, you heard him? He said he got me next. He's targeting.
What the fuck is he talking? That's serious too. You heard him? You heard him? He said he's targeting me next. You heard him?
Jesus Christ.
Hi, everyone. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz here. You witnessed in Minnesota yesterday a tragedy, the death of
it's like a fucking fan that's at a Bad Bunny concert. Oh my god, he looked at me. He looked at me. Oh my goodness. Bro. No, he didn't.
Good on the streets at the hands of a
Oh,
federal
man,
agent.
so stupid.
You also witnessed last night a beautiful visual, a peaceful visual. people expressing their constitutional and First Amendment rights in a peaceful manner, and for that I say thank you. I've been very clear. We need a couple things here. We need Minnesota to carry out this investigation to make sure that the professionals at the BCA and the local law enforcement who's in charge of law enforcement make sure we do the investigation, and then to pull back this unnecessary surge. And so with that, I would ask...
That's definitely a great idea. Yeah, maybe we should just stop enforcing the law. Great.
For all of us to continue to do this peacefully, continue to raise our voices, but do so in a manner that brings about that sense of community. In Minnesota, I'm declaring tomorrow at 10 a.m. on January 9th, I'd ask everyone to pause for a moment of silence to remember Renee Good, also to remember all.
How is it that every single person that they end up memorializing is like a criminal? Like George Floyd is like a career criminal that pointed a gun at a pregnant woman. This lady is like some weirdo that came all the way from Colorado. And
the Penny guy, the dude that Penny dude killed, drug addict, criminal too,
and is like driving through ice. Like, how is it that
Daniel
you keep
Penny.
picking losers?
Yep.
It's insane.
Carmelo Anthony too.
Right about this.
Yeah.
issue.
Crazy.
And
how do you keep picking losers like
I'd
this?
ask employers to give their
All
people some
criminals.
space.
He has a
I'd
point.
ask each and every one to find a way to contribute in your community. It might be shoveling your neighbor's walk. It might be being at a food bank. It might be
Like, they didn't
pausing
die,
to talk
but
to someone you haven't talked to
they
before.
were on
but
their
to show
sides.
the goodness,
You get my
to
point.
rise
And
up,
they were all
to
murderers.
make sure that we're being very, very clear
Or
about
criminals, I
this.
should
That
say.
we expect our constitutional rights to be respected. That law enforcement is local. That we expect accountability of our elected.
They claimed Kyle Rittenhouse crossed state lines. Again, you can never expect any consistency from these people at all.
Leaders, and that we are not going to go quietly, and we're not going to give up on
Yeah,
this.
that too. The Kyle Rittenhouse situation. They were all mad saying that he wasn't from that state. Blah blah blah. This lady for real wasn't from this state. It says she came from like Colorado. Like, why the hell is she in Minnesota?
Things that matter so much to us, and chief amongst those is human dignity, respect, rule of law, all of the things that we know make this country great.
Naturally. Of course, yeah, it's all about human dignity and respect, very clearly. And, yeah, Renee Good, Colorado woman, killed impeding law officer, attempting to evade arrest. Let's memorialize a woman that almost killed a law enforcement officer. This is why we need to report. Yeah, I think that what they need to do, they need to just totally shut this down. Like, this guy's got to get arrested. They've got to do that. They've got to get rid of these people in the leadership positions because these people very obviously are just nuts. And this is another reason why they need to open up the insane asylums. I've said this before, and I think it's becoming even more evident today that you need to have these people, like, some of these people are just fucking crazy, man.
Wrong.
They're crazy, and it's scary,
not
and they're
wrong.
going to do something and hurt people, and it's going to be bad for everybody. Treason? I know. I think they should do that. Weird that he wants his officers to investigate. Well, yeah, just like they investigated the fraud. Of course.
Well, that's that. Crazy, right, guys? Crazy. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave me a like, subscribe if you guys enjoy my content, like I said, and I'll keep saying, I'm not forcing you guys to, but I would appreciate it. I always do. I appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope I keep growing. I appreciate all the views I've been getting. Even if you guys don't subscribe, I really do. I never thought people would watch my content, but I'll see you guys on my next video. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Peace.